Calvin Castine. We're at Northeastern Clinton Central School here this evening for a basketball game. Round game in the Beekmantown Open Season Tournament. Tonight Northeastern will be facing Beekmantown, a winner here. To play the winner of the first game, which was Peru versus St. John's. Winner of the first game was Peru. They're set for the opening tip. Scheduled 8 o'clock starting time. They're starting here at 7 minutes before the hour. See if we can figure out who's out there for Northeastern. Jeff Lamberton, number 40, will be jumping center. Number 44 out there is Chris Letourneau. And tap is controlled by Eric Bernard. Eric Bernard is, let's see what number he is, number 10. Also in the starting lineup, Rob Carey, number 34. Let's see, Letourneau, Carey, Bernard, Lamberton, and that's the starting five, I guess. I think I've named everybody out there. For Beekmantown, number 22, who's just fouled here, that's Casey Silcock. Also out there is number 11, Pete Sanford. Number 10 is Chris Hammond. Number 55, Bill King. And number 40, Brent DeShays. This is Silcock at the foul line. This one is good. So Beekmantown takes a 1-0 lead. Shot is in, and 2-0 with 7:30 to go in the first quarter. Bernard brings it across. Drives. Dishes off a nice speed. Bruno misses, and we have a rebound, a jump ball, and it's going to be Beekmantown's turn. They control the opening tip. Not quite sure what happened there while they're getting the ball, but let's see. Sanford is bringing it down, guarded by Bernard. It's it over to Hammond. Hammond underneath. Through the Shays, turnaround. That was King. This is taking me a little while to get their names. Connie controlled by number 18. Lamberton gets it up to Bernard. Bernard penetrates. He is fouled. Foul is on number 40. Brent DeShays. Bernard at the foul line. Make it 2-1. It's them both and we're tied here, 2-2. 6:50 to go in the first period. Sanford brings it across, takes the middle. Shot is off, and we have another whistle. This is the Friday night game, opening round here in the season tip-off tourney in Beekmantown. Beekmantown has added a video system. Talking to Maceo Dubois, the Beekmantown coach, earlier in the year, this past September, I think it was. And they said they finally got a video system this year as a coaching tool. Sanford shooting. Lost too soon, I guess, and the ball goes to the Cougars. Friday night game, if Northeastern wins, they'll play in the finals against Peru on Saturday evening. If they should lose, they'll play in a consolation game against St. John's. trades and put the Cougars up 4-3, 5:41 on the clock. Sanford at the point. Cougars in a man-to-man defense. Hammond with the ball, gets back to Sanford. Turnover, ball goes to the Northeastern. Carey, Ralph Carey puts it in. It's 6-3. Cougars lead by 3, 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Number 23 in the game, Kenny Kirk. The 33 is Jeff Kalinowski. A shot outside. Basket by number 10, Chris Hammond, and very intelligent fans over there looking to cause an injury. Threw some toilet paper on the floor. Lucky nobody tripped over that. .65, 4:36 showing on the clock, and we're out of focus. Do not adjust your set. That was our problem right there. Turnaround shot, it falls. Basket by Brian Willett. Eastern E leads 8-5. We have a foul on Eric Bernard. 4:19 remaining here in the first quarter. King will toss the ball in, gets it to Kirk. Kirk will bring it up court. Over to BB. Off Bernard, it'll go back to the Eagles. King will go to the foul line. Oh, excuse me. BB will go to the foul line. 3:57 remaining in the first quarter. 8-5. Northeastern leading. BB's first is no good. Blue Boys substituting quite a bit here early going. This is Silcock back in the game. BB's second shot is in there. Now an 8-6 ball game. Stolen. BB with a steal and Cougars control, and we have a travel violation. Rob Carey calls for traveling. The corner, no good, rebound. Lefferno. Beekmantown takes it back. It's out front to Kirk. On the baseline, Jeff Kalinowski scores. And the game is tied at 8-8. We have 3:33 showing on the clock. Carey, shot is blocked. We have a foul over the back. Foul is on Kalinowski. Rob Carey will shoot. Foot was on the line. Rob Carey stepped on the line. No excuse for an error like that. He'll shoot another now. This is his second shot. He had a 2-shot foul. His first one was negated. He misses the second. So he's 0 for 2 from the foul line. Kirk brings it down. For Northeastern, Brent Davison, 54. Kirk wide open. Somebody lost their man. The Colonel has to pick him up, and the result is a Beekmantown layup, and they lead now 10-8. Bernard at the point. Kirk kicks it out of bounds. Carey will inbound it. Stolen away. Control. BB. Kalinowski, and Beekmantown leads 12-8. Willett drives, puts it up and in. Nice basket by Brian Willett. That's 12-10. 2:50 to go in the first quarter. Shot by Jeff Beebe. And it's 14-10. Beekmantown leads. Bernard puts up a long one, no good. I see the 3-point stripe out there, so I would assume that there's now a 3-point play. I know I found out during the game. Oh, nice tip in by somebody from Beekmantown. Found out during the game against Jay-Z and Willsboro that the MBAC is using the 3-point play, and I would imagine the CBAC also is. Nice play there by Chris Letourneau. It's 16-12. Cougars trail by 4. Minute 54 to go in the first quarter. Nice steal. Willett gives it to Bernard. Bernard layup. Nice play. 16-14. Northeastern down by 2. Stepped across the lines as a ref. The ball will be turned over to the Cougars. Minute 33 to go in the first quarter. Chance for Northeastern to retie the ball game. To Carey off the glass and in. Rob Carey with a nice move. Used his body to move himself up there, keep the man off his back and put it in. We're tied here 16-16, minute 20 to go in the first quarter. Turnaround shot is no good. A foul will be called on Chris Letourneau. And Jeff Beebe will step to the foul line. This first quarter, we'll go through the entire lineups for both teams. We got a little short here. The game started about 7 minutes early on us. So we're a little short on time at the beginning. We were just able to get the lineups written down in time for the opening tip. BB hits the second one, and it's 17-16. Eagles regain the lead. Eric Bernard brings it up. Long pass intended for Carey goes out of bounds. Be called over and back on that, exactly what the call was. If Red touched it first and the side was an over back violation. Steal by Kalinowski, and we have a foul on Willett. Kalinowski will go to the charity stripe. 48 seconds. to go here in the first period, and Beekmantown leading at the moment 17-16. 18-16. Make it 19. So Beekmantown leading by 3. Bernard brings it across the midcourt line. Willett. Back out front. Shuffling his feet. Referee says Bernard shuffle his back pivot foot. We have a traveling violation and Beekmantown with the ball. I believe it's next Thursday, this coming Thursday, that the Northeastern girls will be here for a big early season matchup against the Beekmantown Eagles. Cougar ball. Penetrates, he's tied up. Down to 17 seconds. Nice speed, nice basket. Basket by Jeff Beebe. Puts Beekmantown up by 5. Eric Bernard has started short. And desperation throw. Now bringing an end to the first quarter. The Eagles leading the Cougars 21-16. Horn has gone off. This is Northeastern's ball. We saw it go against Shazy. The ref put the ball down and started counting. And the Cougars lost the ball. I mean, the Eagles lost the ball. Referee here is being a little nicer, I guess. Northeastern ball, Rob Carey will toss it in. Gets it to Eric Bernard. Learning the action, will take a whoop up and down there. That'll be Beekmantown ball. Lead off the lineups here while we're watching the action. Player lineup here for Northeastern. They're coached by Rick Frisbee. Number 32 is Brian Willett. Number 10 is Eric Bernard. Number 40, Jeff Lamberton. Pass underneath and no good. New player in Beekmantown, number 34, Chris Smith. And we have a traveling call here in Northeastern. Well, let's see. Continue here. 44 for Northeastern, Chris Letourneau. 34, Rob Carey. 54, Brent Davison. 12, Lenny Bayshard. 42, David Hansen. 22, Joe Zawatsky. Around, no good. Rebound, Lamberton, he goes out of bounds. Let's see, number 20, John LaFountain. 14, Danny DJ Carey. And 52, Mike Murphy. Rebound Bernard. Let's see, we'll go through the lineup for Beekmantown here, coached by Maceo Dubois. Number 11 is Pete Sanford. 22, Tracy Silcock. No good. Carry shot, rebound. 55, Bill King. Long pass up ahead by Sanford. Bounces off the backboard and out of bounds. Carey will inbound. Let's see, continuing number 50, Jeff Beebe. 23, Kenny Kirk. 33, Jeff Kalinowski. 10, Chris Hammond. 24, Scott Guglia. 34, Chris Smith. 30, Roger Facette. Roger Forget. 40, Brent DeShays. And 44, Jeff Garrett. Blocking foul, number 42. David Hansen. 6:22 to go in the half. 21-16 the score. Beekmantown leading by 5. This is Chris Hammond at the line for the Eagles. Shooting a 1-and-1. Down carry, gives it to Bayshard. Up ahead, Willett drives. He's blocked. We have a foul on the play. Foul was on number 24. And that's Scott Arguglia. Willett shooting. Shooting 2, hits Snow. Hits the back of the rim. There's number 22 coming in the game, Casey Silcock. 6:17. Knocked loose, and it's Northeastern ball. Carey will toss it in, gets it to Willett. Back to Carey, nice move, but he missed it. Follows and misses again. Before the shot, on the rebound. Rob Carey will go to the line and shoot a 1-and-1. Nope, Beekmantown's not in a penalty situation yet, so it'll be Northeastern ball out of bounds. Comes into Willett, Willett's shot. Hits. 21-18, Cougars trail by 3, 6 minutes to go in the half. Loose ball, the race. Knocked ahead by Bernard, he controls. Throws it in. A heck of a play by Eric Bernard. 21-20. Cougars trail by 1. Basket will go. Foul is on Bayshard. And Silcock will go to the line. 23-20, 5:37 remaining in the first half of this game. One and one, it must have occurred after the shot. I'll make it 24-20. Carey gets it to Bayshard. Bayshard to Willett. Ryan Willett penetrates. He's fouled on the dribble. Before the shot, I would imagine. And we're in a shooting situation finally, so it's Willett at the foul line. 5.5 remaining in the first half. No good. Silcock at the line. Shooting 2. I'll make it 25-20. We have Jeff Lamberton coming in for Brian Willett. Eagles by 6. Bernard to Bayshard. Carey, let's see, travel. Hurt brings it across. Penetrates. Dishes off. Back out front. BB will turn around, he's fouled. Shoot 2. Make it 27-20. Beekmantown opening up the lead. And Jeff Beebe makes it 28-20. 4.5 to go in the first half. Bernard brings it across. Lamberton tried to force it underneath the carry and had his tail taken away. That's a layup by Casey Silcock, and the Cougars want a timeout. We have a timeout with Beekmantown leading by 10, 30-20. Northeastern ball, Rob Carey will toss it in. He gets it to Eric Bernard. Bernard just let it roll off his fingertips. Kirk puts it too hard off the glass. Follow and up and in by Brent Deshays. And Beekmantown with a 12-point advantage. (32-20), 3:35 to go in the first half. Basket by Scott Agugula. No good. Beekmantown controls the board. They're starting to pull away with this game. 14-point advantage. Kirk with a long one. No good. Foul was on Silcock. And Rob Carey will go to the line. Hanson reporting in, and Willett is in. Bayshard is out. Lamberton is out. Let's see, we got Willett. Willett is in, I guess. Lamberton is out, and Bayshard's out. Carey is in. This is that shot. see who else is in here. Hanson's in for Northeastern. Maternal, Bernard, and Willett and Carey. Over and back. 2:20 remaining in the quarter. In the second quarter here, 34-20. Beekmantown with a big lead. Underneath, wide open. Turner draws the foul. Quite sure what that was about. (34-22), 2 minutes to go in the first half. Northeastern trails by 12. David Hanson at the line for the Cougars. Puts it in. 34-23. Minute 28 to go in the first half. Hanson will shoot another. This is the second rebound controlled by the Eagles. There's Kalinowski with the board. Sanford at the point. Kalinowski, no good. Turn around by Chris Smith. 36-23, minute 4 to go in the period. Bernard, 3 seconds. There's Bernard. Stayed a little too long. Up, gets it back out. (46 seconds to go in the period. Cougars trail 13. Ryan Willett. 36-25. 13 seconds to go in a quarter. 36-25, Beekmantown leading Northeastern. At the foul line is Bill King. Banks it in. 37-25. No good. Rebound carry to the left. The left brings it down. 16 seconds, a lot of time. Off Beekmantown goes back to the Cougars. Still 13 seconds, a lot of time. Northeastern looked like they were really rushing, a little over anxious. They had a lot of time. Now Beekmantown's going to have the last shot. Kicked off. Henson's foot. One second to go in the period. 37-25. Pete Sanford at the foul line. He's shooting 2 for the Eagles. No good. Beekmantown will be looking to tip the ball in if there's a rebound on it. There is a rebound. There's the horn. 37-25. So in the opening round here, second game of this tip-off, Turney and Beekmantown, the Cougars trail by 12 as the first half ends. Halftime. Northeastern, Brian Willett has 2 fouls and 6 points. He has a total of 3 field goals. Eric has 2 fouls. He has 6 points from field and 2 from the foul line for a total of 8 points. Rob Carey has 1 foul and 6 points. David Hansen has 1 foul shot. And Chris Letourneau has 4 points, 2 foul shots, and a field goal. He has 2 fouls. Hansen has 2 fouls. And LP Bayshard has 1 foul. For Beekmantown, Pat Sanford has a foul shot. To his credit, he's 1 for 4 from the foul line. Casey Silcock has 3 field goals. And 5 for a total of 11. Has 1 point. Jeff Peavy has 3 field goals, 4 foul shots for 10 points. Kalinowski has 6 points. 2 field goals, 2 foul shots for a total of 6. Chris Hammond has 2 points. Scott Aguglia has 2 points. Chris Smith has 2. And Brendan Shays has 2 points. Nobody to beat down in foul trouble, although Casey Silcock has 3. So Silcock with 11 and Peavy with 10, leading the scoring thus far for Beekmantown. Eric Bernard has high total for Northeastern at this point with 8. Second half is underway. We're caught with our microphone down. We had put our microphone down at halftime and forgot to pick it up when we started the quarter off. Eagles trail by 12, 37-25. A little volleyball game going on at the moment. And we have a foul and a whistle here. Let's see. Eric Bernard will go to the line. Will not go to the line. There's not a shooting foul. Letourneau tosses it in. Rob Carey is fouled. 7:32 to go in the third quarter. Northeastern down by 12. I haven't seen the cheerleaders out there doing their normal act. Northeastern cheerleaders are here, but they've not been out on the floor. We do not see the Beekmantown cheerleaders anywhere. Rob Carey fights forward and gets extra shot off, but he misses them both. Layup and a little foul. At the foul line, Casey Silcock. That is good. 38-25. Up ahead, long pass to Lamberton. Too hard off the glass. Paterno misses. Cougars can't buy one. Sanford comes down, nice pass, a little too hard. Sanford with a good pass, but a little bit too much on it. It goes out of play. Winner of this game plays Peru on Saturday evening. A broken play there for Northeastern. Bernard looking for someone in the corner. Bernard, the bounce pass to Willett. No good. Rebound carry, no good. Lamberton gets it out to Willett. Willett shot. It drops. Northeastern finally puts a bucket in. 39-27, 6:11 to go. A foul. Foul was on number 40, Brent Deshays. 5:55 remaining in the third quarter. Cougars down by 12. Bernard brings it up. Beekmantown timeout with the score 39-27, 5:28 to go in the third quarter. Eric Bernard brings it up. Bounce pass to Willett. No good. I think it was Lamberton who put it in. 39-29. We're experimenting with a new microphone system tonight. We're hoping that it's doing its job. Kurt with a long one off the front of the rim. Rebound comes here to Paterno up to Willett. Willett off the glass. Nice play. No foul called. Northeastern back to within 8. Blocked by Rob Carey. Ryan Willett. Over to Eric Bernard. Bernard. No good. No drop. Rebound was controlled by number 40, Brent Deshays. Kenny Kirk brings it up. On the corner, number 30, Roger Forget. Underneath, Rob Carey, yes. 41-33. 3:50 to go in the third quarter. Cougars trail by 8. Nice steal, and it's going to be turned back over to Beekmantown. Number 50 reporting in, Jeff Beebe. Replaces Forget, Desais. Sanford over to Kirk. And we have a foul on Bernard. That, I believe, is his fourth. I hope you were paying more attention than I was at halftime when I read off the foul trouble. I believe Bernard had 3 at halftime. .302 remaining here in the third quarter. 41-33, Northeastern's ball. Cougars trail. Lenny Bayshard brings it across. Drives the middle. No good. Bayshard could have settled for about an 8-footer there, but he instead drove through for the layup. But in doing so, he got into a situation where he was guarded. If he had pulled up uncontested about 8 feet away, he might have had a clear shot. Pete Sanford, shooter. Shoot a 1-and-1. It's the first. 42-33, chance to move it back to 10. And he does, 43-33. 2:54 to go in the third period. Bayshard brings it up, he's going to have a little company. Travel. Frisbee obviously disagrees with it. Turn around, no good. Down, up and in, Jeff Beebe. 45-33. We have a foul on Sanford. Shooting 1-and-1. I can't believe they're shooting 1-and-1 this early. I haven't seen that many fouls this period. Carey will shoot this time. 45-33, 2:23 showing on the clock. He misses the first with a 1-and-1, so Cougars hold from the charity strike. Sanford brings it down, guarded by Bayshard. Still clock in the corner. Cross-court pass, still Let's see, that's Forget fouled. Technical on someone here. Forget to the one-on-one here. First, 46-33. Now he gets to shoot 2 technical shots. He'll shoot 2 technical fouls, and Beekmantown will get the ball. 48-33. He'll shoot another. Now shooting 2 on technicals. Forget has added 4 points to the Beekmantown lead. And it's Beekmantown ball, so a technical foul is really a very foolish move. I think the Cougars are going to have to learn to button their lips a little bit. Saw them during the hockey season, and they're complaining on every call the referees made. They're going to have to get out of that habit. Otherwise, it's going to be a long basketball season, or maybe a short one. 49-33, a minute 56. Chris Letourneau at the foul line. Will shoot a 1-and-1. By 15. Little dribble called. Carey drives and puts it in. A little mix up there in the Beekmantown defense, and Carey took advantage of the situation. Sanford penetrates. Turnaround shot, and he's going to be going to the foul line. Foul on Bayshard. He'll shoot 2. That ball just slipped out of BB's hands, but it just fell in. It makes it 52-36. Minute 12 to go in the third quarter. Beekmantown leads by 16. Well, that shot no good. Rebound controlled by the Eagles. Foul will be on Lamberton. Frisbee trying to reenact the crime, but the referee won't buy it. 1:05 to go in the third quarter. Roger Forget at the line. He hits the first. Get another. Timeout. Oh, we have a timeout with the score, 53-36, a minute 5 to go in the third quarter. And the Cougar cheerleaders finally come out. They have finally decided to come out and play. That's their famous backwards cheer. They cheer to an empty stands over there. Many fans they have are sitting here on this side, and they cheered over there to the empty stands over there. As my good friend Mr. Spock would say, that that's not very logical. 53-36, 1:05 to go in the third quarter. Beekmantown with the lead. Roger Forget at the line, shooting the second of the 1-and-1. Ball's out. Nice block by Lamberton. The left. Off the glass, it drops. Foul was on number 10, Chris Hammond. 53-38. Colonel chance for, Willett chance for a 3-point play here. Beekmantown, 3 seconds. 1 second. 1 second to go in the third quarter. Time starts and the ball is touched inbounds. And Northeastern not paying attention. Neither Lamberton nor Bayshard were aware of the 1 second on the clock. Something like that, you'd throw it down court hoping to catch one of your people. Well, the third period ends with Northeastern trailing by 15. And he hits the second one. 56-42, Beekmantown by 14. Bernard brings it up. Willett, no good. Bill King reports in for Jeff Beebe from Beekmantown. Eric Bernard, air ball. Bill King. 58-42. Off the glass and Rob Carey hit. Kirk brings it down. .440 remaining in the game. Northeastern down by 14. Travel. Tip-off tourney here in Beekmantown. 4 teams involved: Beekmantown, Northeastern, Peru, and St. John's. Peru defeated St. John's in an earlier game. Looks like Beekmantown will be playing them on Saturday evening, December 12th. And Northeastern will play in a consolation game. The Cougars versus the Irish. 4:13 to go. That'll be the Eagles and the Indians. Rob Carey gets it to DJ Carey. Eric Bernard. No good. DJ shot in, and yes. Danny Carey has the basket, and it's 58-46. By Chris Hammond. 60-46, 3.5 to go in the game. Have an injured player back here for the Cougars. Carey will be out, and let's see, looks like number 42, Bernard Hansen will be coming in. David Hansen, the report to the book. But a new video system here at Beekmantown. The scorekeepers, possession clock and the time, the scorekeepers there are kind of boxed in. Willett to Bernard. Saved by Willett underneath. Hanson gets the shot off and it's no good. Kirk in the corner. Rebound. That was Davison to Bernard. Bernard is stuck. And King with the rebound. We have a travel. Northeastern trailing by 14. 2:38 to go in the game. .2:20 to go in the game. Stolen by Brian Willett, stepped on the line. No basket. On the line, right back here. It'll be red ball. By Casey Silcock. And Rick Bisley wants a timeout. We have timeout with 2:03 showing on the clock, and the Eagles leading the Cougars 62-46. Play has resumed. Ryan Willett. Hanson to carry. Back to Willett. Willett shot. Short. Rebound Beekmantown. For 40, that's DeShays. Kirk brings it down. Guarded by Carey. Wide open. Joe King puts it in. Makes it 64-46. Minute and a half to go in the game. Underneath. The foul is on Bill King. Minute 16 showing on the clock. 4-6, 6-4 the score. And number 32, Brian Willett at the foul line. Is it up in here? 47-64. Number 30, Roger Forget back in. Let's see, we also have Agulia out there, King. Basket 64-48. No whistle, I didn't hear a whistle on that. To go. Davison hit. Brent Davison. No good in a second. 50 seconds remaining in the game. Turnaround, Bill King, 66-49. From the foul line, no good. That's the goal. Brian Willett with a bucket. 66-51. No good. King down, but he's back on his feet. Two boys not taking any chances. He's putting in BB to replace King. King went down hard that time. 66-51, 21 seconds to go. Travel. Walking that time there, but no call, and it's Brent Davison with 2, 66-53. 3 seconds. A three-point attempt will be no good. So Beekmantown comes away with a 13-point win. Our final score here at Beekmantown Central, 66-53. Beekmantown will go on Saturday evening to face Peru. Northeastern will face St. John's in a consolation game. And that's the way it was Friday, December 11th, 1987.